So, yes, a recent study reveals a persistent gender pay gap in the tech industry. Women with similar qualifications earn less than their male counterparts. But A, explain different forms of labor market discrimination and how they can impact wages. So as I was about to say that labor market discrimination is when people are getting paid differently because of their characteristics. This can be their gender, their race, even at times their religion. All right. So yes, unequal pay in the labor market, basically, that's what we're talking about. I want to see what are the effects on the wages. The main effect is on the wages is that people who are getting discriminated against, they get paid lower wages. They get less opportunities. Okay. Even probably their working conditions may even be poorer than others. All right. So let me read the formal answer. Okay. Labor market discrimination occurs when employers treat workers differently because of personal characteristics such as gender, race, age, or disability. Okay, instead of judging them according to their qualifications, skills, and performance. All right. So basically, you're getting paid less because of your gender, your race, your age, or if you've got disabilities. Okay. So we've got direct wage discrimination. This occurs when a woman earns less than a man for performing the same work or work of equal value. This immediately reduces her income. Okay. Hiring discrimination occurs when a qualified woman is denied employment because of her gender. As a result, she loses the opportunity to earn a wage and gain work experience. Okay. Promotion discrimination happens when women are overlooked for senior or managerial positions despite having the required qualifications and experience. So, are we seeing the levels this discrimination is happening from? First, the discrimination starts on the wages. You're getting paid, in this case, because it's about women in this case. So, the wage discrimination, you're getting paid less because you're a woman. Okay. The hiring discrimination, you are not getting hired for a job because you're a woman. Promotion discrimination, you're not getting promoted because you're a woman. Okay. Yes. Then we've got what we call occupational segregation occurs when women are concentrated in low paying occupations while men dominate better paying technical, professional, and leadership positions. This contributes to the gender wage gap. So, this occupational segregation, certain jobs, especially low paying jobs, are left for the women. Then the good jobs and the high paying jobs are given to the men. Okay. The occupations are segregated. Okay. Yes. So these are the different forms of labor market discrimination. All right. So how they affect wages. Okay. Overall, labor market discrimination lowers women's current wages. Okay. Because you'll be getting paid less because you're a woman. Reduces promotion opportunities, meaning your wages won't have a chance to increase. Because when you get a promotion, you get better wages. But since you're barred from getting promotions, it means your wages are going to stay low. Limits lifetime's earnings and results in lower pension benefits after retirement. So since you're getting a lower wage, even your retirement benefits are going to be affected. Yes. Any questions before we move to the next part on this? All these answers? No. Okay. The answers will be sent. Discuss potential solutions to address gender-based wage discrimination in the tech industry. Okay, colleagues, the only solution is give people equal and fair opportunities. Women in this case. So, what the way if a man has a degree, a woman has a degree, they should both be getting same amount. All right. They should also be both given equal promotional opportunities. They should also be entitled to allowances that men will be entitled to and bonuses. Okay. That's the major solution, removing this discrimination and bringing fairness and equality. That's how you remove this gender based wage discrimination. Treat women fairly and equally, all right, so that, you know, everyone is happy. Okay. It's not good to treat women not equal. It's not good. Nowadays, women and men in the labor market should be treated fairly and equal. Isn't that right, Madam Tassila? Now, let me read. So, solutions to gender based wage discrimination in the tech industry. Technological companies should introduce equal pay policies. Okay, this equal pay policy ensures that men and women are getting the same amount. Okay, men and women who perform the same work and have similar qualifications should receive the same salary. Okay, companies should carry out regular pay audits. Okay, and these pay audits are going to show if there is any discrimination going on in terms of wages, okay, and treatment at the company. Okay, a pay audit compares the wages of male and female workers and identifies the unfair differences. Okay, clear salary scales should be introduced for every position. Okay, yes. So the deputy manager, they should be, you should, they are, you should have a certain salary. The main manager should have his salary. Okay, there should be a fair scale of salaries. Okay, which men and women can get when they get those jobs there. Okay, yes, this prevents managers from setting wages unfairly. Okay, recruitment and promotion decisions should follow clear and standard rules. Okay. And in these clear and standard rules, basically the main thing should be there should be no discrimination against women, race, disabilities, or religion. Okay. These rules should ensure fairness. Okay. Women should be given equal access to technical training, leadership programs, mentorship, and important projects. This helps them qualify for higher paying positions. Yes. And we see this happening now, okay? In Zambia, we see this. Okay. Yes. So what I need you to do is you should find out which countries is there labor discrimination. All right. In which countries is labor discrimination against women or race where? Okay. Yes. Governments should enforce laws against gender wage discrimination, meaning if you're a company exercising gender wage discrimination, you'll be fined. Okay. Yes. Yeah. So basically those are the answers to how you can avoid this gender wage discrimination. Okay. Workers should also have safe systems for reporting discrimination without fear of dismissal and punishment. So, if you're in a company and you see this discrimination going on, you should be able to report, to be a whistleblower. Okay? Yes. So that without fear, okay? So that you can help others. It's just that every company, if they hear you are a whistleblower, they'll feel betrayed by you. But if you're doing it for the right reasons, then yes, you have to do it.